Zoya apparently had been following me for a long time.
Oh.
When I auditioned, I didn't think that I would get the part. Hi, I'm Dot and you're watching me on midday.com.
Hi Dot, so lovely to have you here with us today.
Happy to be here.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
I love your Instagram too. I love how unapologetically you are on Instagram. I don't think it's a facade at all. I think you kind of match exactly who you are. Am I right? Am I getting the vibe a little bit?
So. I hope that that's what kind of comes across.
So I believe we are coming up on a year of Archies.
Yes, yeah.
Almost
right
here.
About, yeah.
Fun fact, I was actually on my way to work when you guys unveiled the billboard on the highway.
Oh,
so I was one of the first,
countdown
I
one.
was one of the first people to see the countdown, go to work and kind of break the news. So to me, Archies feels like really personal because first of all, I love the comics.
Right.
So to me, like this movie was like everything, right?
Yeah.
And I loved your character too. So I believe Zoya Akhtar discovered you on YouTube. How did that kind of happen and what was your reaction to it all?
Yes, yeah. So I kind of had my start on YouTube. All my first songs that I ever wrote were, I started off as a musician. So,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so the first songs that I released came up on YouTube and they were just like little dinky phone recordings. And then Zoya apparently had been following me for a long time.
Oh.
And then she kind of wanted one of my songs for the movie called Asymmetrical.
Okay.
And through that we had a meeting about it, we were talking about tweaking the lyrics a little bit and all of that, and then through that process she cast me and she auditioned me and cast me.
Did she kind of just like hit you up one day and
it was very surprising. I had no idea that she was
so she just kind of like envisioned you in this role and she was like, I need you to like How is that feeling? Like Zoya Akhtar is like, texting you and being like, hey.
When I auditioned, I didn't think that I would get the part. Obviously it was like there's a slim chance, right? I was like, kar lete, maza aayega. And my mom is in theatre, so I called her and I asked her like, how do I do an audition and all that. So then from there it was just like I didn't know what I was going to step into. It was such a big world, and met a lot of beautiful people through that, and it was quite an honor.
How did it kind of feel to break into this space?
I mean, I'm like from an indie background, so for me I was just taking it as a new experience, and it was more of just the joy of learning what it is to be on set, and my curiosity kind of got sparked over there in terms of what would it mean if I was an actor. So I got a little curious about it. I'm still finding my way like in that industry. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's been a fun process, and I've been doing small projects here and there, and it's been really fun.
Also Vedang, he is, in Jagra. Do you have anything to say to him?
Congratulations, and I hope it goes really well for you. I'm very super proud of you, and good luck.
You've been mostly focused on music, right? And Archies was your first acting project?
Yes, yeah.
What advice would you give to people who are looking to kind of break into this space, because it is tough?
I think a lot of it is luck. It's inescapable, but whatever you can control is showing up every day and doing the hard nitty-gritty work. I mean, it sounds like a very obvious answer, but just like putting yourself out there and doing as much as you can to get yourself where you want to get, and the rest is just gonna flow. It's not in your control really.
As a woman in music, have you ever kind of had to like break certain stereotypes or push through certain hurdles to kind of even grow in that space? Can you tell us about how it's been so far?
I think I do feel that there are not enough women in particular roles in music. So there are not enough women producers, studio engineers, people who do live sound. It's a male dominated. I mean, you see a lot of women singer-songwriters, but you won't see a ton of women who are in the audio engineering kind of side of it. So I'm working with this new producer. Her name is Arya Nanji, and she's fabulous. I've really enjoyed working with her. So my new EP is coming out called Sea Creature on the Sofa.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna come out hopefully by the end of this year, if not next year.
Okay.
and it's been a dream working with her, and not just because she's a woman. She's just a bloody talented, amazing producer and engineer. Yeah.
Absolutely. So where do you see yourself kind of focusing? Like, are you more inclined towards music because that's, your forte, if I can say so? Or is it more acting?
I'm trying to toe the line between both if I can, I'm focused on both. If one thing happens for me, then sometimes I have to sacrifice the other. And it's a balancing act. Yeah.
Also, Lollapalooza.
Yes.
How are you feeling about that?
Lollapalooza and Bandland as well.
And that's huge.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. It's a great opportunity, and I've never played a festival like that. I played Spoken Fest last year, but like nothing of this scale. So my band has grown in size. We're now a 7-piece band. I've got backing vocalists, horns, all sorts. And I'm just excited that I get to showcase maybe a different side of me. I play my old tunes and all that, of course, but Bandland, Lollapalooza, these are opportunities to showcase how big my music can feel. So yeah, that's the plan.
What can your fans expect from you? Because this is a huge moment, it's crazy.
Like I said, expect a big band, expect some of the old classics that they would know, as well as some unreleased music from my new EP as well. It's going to be featured, and expect a put together kind of visual treat for the eyes also.
I love that. That sounds so exciting. Okay, I'm going to take this moment and ask you to tell me, where do you see yourself 1 year from today?
Ooh.
Manifest it, put it out there.
I think one goal of mine is I want to kind of have, this is just one goal. This is not, my whole life plan, but something I'm focusing on right now is trying to be more cohesive as a person. So as a personality even. So find a little more of my voice in my music, find a little more cohesion in the production and all of that. And also in my style, I want to I've started styling a few looks myself nowadays, and that's been really exciting.
Oh, I love that. Okay, what about acting? What kind of project would you see yourself in 1 year from now?
Ooh.
In most ideal world.
Yeah, with acting, I think I'd like to try my hand at something comic. I think that would be a good space for me.
Thank you so much for being here today and being so open and kind. I love your vibe. I think you're so cool.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.